Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today I think my camera's a little crooked. The tripod I have for holding my camera is falling apart, so I apologize. I have a new one that will be here tomorrow. If it's tilted, I'm so sorry. I will try to fix it in post, but I'm sorry. It really fell apart on me very quickly. The people who made this should be ashamed of themselves. But you know who shouldn't be ashamed of themselves? A company that I have been excited to try, and I'm gonna eventually try everything they offer. Wagon, but this is the first one I got my hands on. Wagon Bourbon. I think this is just like their small batch. I don't even think it has a name on it. Just Wagon straight bourbon whiskey. So just a regular Wagon. First one we're gonna do. I'm going to get the uncut unfiltered. I'm gonna get as many of these as I can because I kind of want to do like a mini distillery review of all of their products because I have heard mixed things. Now that doesn't mean good or bad. Some people just say it's the best thing ever. Some people say it's mad. I haven't heard anybody say anything negative about them. It's just, there's like a weird spectrum of like, it's the greatest bourbon ever made, it's terrible, or it's not terrible, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. So I can't wait to try for myself this bottle. Let's get ahead and get it open here because I'm excited to try this. They finally have distribution in Florida, so it shouldn't be too hard to get my hands on all this stuff. And if it is, it's readily available in South Carolina. I go up there all the time. I've got family up there, so it shouldn't be too hard to get my hands on at least a few of the products from Wagon. If you don't know, this company is based out of Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, an H&C distilling company. Very excited to try this. I like the bottles a lot. Now I know that doesn't make what's on the inside good, but it does make it eye-catching. Now, let's give this bad boy a proper nosing here and see where we're at. I don't know if I said this, but it comes in at 92.5 proof, so it's not bad. That's a good proof point for like a very like entry-level product. The nose, not really getting anything off the nose. I've never had that happen before. Ah, there we go. It smells sweet. Corn sugar sweetness, almost like a powdered sugar. Can't really decipher anything on that. I'm gonna let this sit for a second. All right, so back here, I let it sit for about a minute or so. Powdered sugar notes, it's like the only thing I'm really picking up. Maybe a real faint caramel or vanilla. The more it sits here, the more it kind of morphs into like a light brown sugar note, but I'm still getting like, it really reminds me of powdered sugar. There's like an orange note in there too. Okay, it's starting to come out a little bit. Not really anything, not even like ethanol in the nose, so that's kind of a bummer. That's one of the weakest noses I've ever had on a bourbon. Because I'm a sucker for a good nose bourbon. That's one of my favorite things about bourbon is the smell of them. Yeah, powdered sugar and caramel. I've never had a powdered sugar note on a bourbon before, I don't think. All right, let's give it a mouthing and see how we feel about it. Now the palate, there's some flavors there. Pretty sweet. You know, with a bottle that had guns on it, I wasn't expecting it to be this kind of like floral taste. Vanilla, toffee, and a weird fruit note that I can't quite pick out what it is. I can't, it's so strange. And then there's like a sour bitterness to it. Okay, I'm gonna dig some more for that note here for a second. Oh, it's butterscotch. That's the sweetness I'm getting. For me, this does drink a little hotter than 92.5 proof. If I would have tasted this, I would have guessed that it was probably closer to the ballpark of 100 proof. It is pleasant though. That is butterscotchy and vanilla on the palate. the more I'm drinking it, the more like it's hitting. And then there is a really bitter barrel note that I'm really digging on this. So this is pretty good. It's not anything that's gonna change your life, or maybe it will. If it's your favorite bourbon you've ever had, that's awesome. For me, it is not something that I would probably run out of shop and buy another bottle of this specific bourbon, but it is very good, and it doesn't deter me from trying the other products from them because I really want to try those anyway. But this is not bad. This is a pretty solid bourbon, so I would say try it, even though it was only 31 bucks. Or just take the leap, and if it sucks, you can just have some like $31 Coke and whiskeys, right? 31 bucks isn't a thing where I go like I feel ripped off or anything like that. So it's good, not great, but I do like it. So it's right in the middle. Yeah, that is butterscotch, dude. That is butterscotch wrapped in caramel. Oh, that's good. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one. Until then, cheers.